Welcome back to SBNC Extra, where the extraordinary meets the road, and the future of mobility isn't imagined, it's engineered into motion. Today we enter a realm where raw performance fuses with luxury on an entirely new level. This is the 2026 Lamborghini Hypertourer Motorhome, a creation that doesn't just challenge what a motorhome can be, it completely redefines it. Because Lamborghini never follows trends. Lamborghini creates legends. From the very first glance, you realize this isn't just transportation, it's kinetic art. The Lamborghini Hypertourer looks like it was sculpted by aerodynamics itself. Every surface, every edge, every vent feels born from wind and motion. It stretches nearly 10 meters long, but you'd swear it's moving even when it's standing still. The stance is impossibly aggressive, the kind of presence that feels alive, ready to launch forward with the fury of a supercar, even though it's a full-sized luxury motorhome. The front fascia carries the unmistakable Lamborghini Y-shaped signature, but reimagined for this new form. Instead of a traditional grille, there's a series of angular aerodynamic veins that channel air through the body, feeding both the electric cooling system and the hydrogen intake units at the sides. The headlights are razor-thin slits of light, Lamborghini's new quantum blades, animated through microbeam projection technology. When you unlock it, the lights sweep outward like wings unfurling, casting a streak of light that seems to cut through the night. The body itself is forged from graphene-infused carbon composite, a material that's lighter than aluminum but 5 times stronger than steel. Every curve flows like liquid muscle. The design language echoes the Countach and Sion, but there's something otherworldly about it, a fusion of spacecraft precision and Italian emotion. The Lamborghini emblem at the front glows faintly amber at night, hovering above an illuminated fascia line that runs across the lower edge of the vehicle, tracing its contours like molten gold. The side profile is pure drama. Angular cuts and shadow lines carve the body like the facets of a diamond. The Hypertourer rides low for a motorhome, astonishingly low, with its adaptive air suspension capable of dropping the body just inches from the ground at rest. The massive 26-inch diamond-forged wheels feature retractable aerodynamic shrouds that adjust based on driving mode, giving the Hypertourer the fluid presence of a jet lifting off a runway. At the rear, a sweeping roofline flows seamlessly into a tapered tail, the most sculpted in motorhome history. Integrated LED light strips form a continuous Y pattern, mirrored by aerodynamic fins that channel airflow down the sides. The center diffuser is pure race engineering, made from titanium latticework that glows red under braking. And right above it, the retractable rear deck, which opens into a full panoramic terrace. It's as if Lamborghini built a supercar, stretched it, and then gave it a soul. Even the doors are a performance statement. Forget gull wings, these are aero blades, doors that pivot upward and outward on invisible magnetic hinges. When they open, the Hypertourer seems to spread its wings as if ready for flight. Stepping inside feels less like entering a vehicle and more like crossing the threshold into a hyperfuturistic lounge designed for gods. Inside, the world transforms. The cabin of the Lamborghini Hypertourer is unlike any living space ever created. It's an environment of speed, serenity, and emotion, the soul of a Lamborghini reimagined for long-distance travel. The first thing you notice is the atmosphere, a glowing warmth that feels alive, pulsing softly in sync with the car's internal systems. This is not static luxury, this is interactive luxury. The cockpit area looks straight out of a science fiction dream. The driver's console floats, suspended in glass with no physical buttons or switches. Instead, Lamborghini's new Echelon Drive interface uses holographic projection to display data mid-air. Gesture commands control everything: navigation, performance modes, lighting, even entertainment. The steering wheel itself is hexagonal, sculpted from forged carbon and wrapped in Alcantara, while the seats are finished in a material Lamborghini calls aero-weave leather. Ultra-lightweight, self-healing, and thermally adaptive. The panoramic windshield wraps around like a fighter jet canopy, offering an uninterrupted 180-degree view of the world ahead. Embedded in the glass is the HoloVision HUD, projecting augmented route data, environmental overlays, and even ambient art in real time. When you drive, you're not just seeing the road, you're experiencing an orchestrated digital symphony. Move into the lounge and Lamborghini's design genius truly reveals itself. The interior isn't divided into sections, it's a continuous flow of form and light. Surfaces curve seamlessly from wall to ceiling, creating a cocoon-like environment. The dominant color palette blends obsidian black, bronze gold, and muted pearl, bold yet elegant, the visual DNA of Lamborghini made livable. The seating layout changes dynamically, In lounge mode, the chairs rotate to face each other. In drive mode, they lock forward, hugging you like a cockpit seat. Ambient lighting breathes with the vehicle's motion. Soft pulses of light track along the floor when accelerating, fading during braking, syncing to your heartbeat through biometric sensors in the seats. It feels alive, as if the Hypertourer itself shares your emotion and rhythm. The walls are wrapped in smart material that adapts texture based on mood, rougher under high adrenaline, smoother when the system detects relaxation. The ceiling doubles as a panoramic glass roof, turning transparent or opaque with a gesture. And the sound system? A masterpiece. Developed with Bang & Olufsen, it uses directional acoustic chambers built into the chassis itself, turning the entire motorhome into a resonant instrument. When music plays, it doesn't just sound, it feels like it's part of the drive. The rear quarters are no less impressive. Lamborghini calls it the Speed Suite. It's a private area designed for ultimate rest and focus. A levitating bed platform crafted from carbon crystal hovers magnetically above the floor, adjustable in height and firmness. The walls shift color through micro-LED films, displaying digital artwork or pure minimalism. Even here, the Lamborghini signature is evident: angular design, bold geometry, emotion wrapped in sophistication. A hidden galley emerges from the wall at a touch, offering luxury espresso, chilled wine, and a micro-prep station for fine dining. Everything operates silently, motors replaced by magnetics, hinges replaced by pressure fields. It's not luxury that boasts. It's luxury that breathes. Beneath its sculpted shell, the Hypertourer hides a powertrain that borders on science fiction. At its heart lies Lamborghini's tri-core hybrid system, a fusion of solid-state electric cells, microturbine hydrogen generators, and twin e-axle motors. Combined, they deliver a staggering 1,050 horsepower, more power than the Aventador SVJ, yet it's silent, smooth, and endlessly efficient. Acceleration is absurd for a vehicle this size. 0 to 100 km per hour in just 4.2 seconds. But speed isn't the story here, it's precision. The Hypertourer doesn't drive, it glides. Lamborghini's AI-assisted drive control, known as Corsa Synapse, reads road conditions, adjusts suspension tension, tire pressure, and aerodynamic wing pitch in real time. You don't fight the road, you merge with it. The chassis is adaptive, built from titanium latticework and liquid carbon joints, giving it structural flexibility unseen in automotive design. It bends, twists, and adapts to terrain, maintaining composure no matter how brutal the surface beneath. Combine that with Lamborghini's NeuroRide suspension, an active electromagnetic system that reacts 1,000 times per second, and you have what might be the smoothest, most responsive luxury motorhome on Earth. Power delivery is seamless. The electric motors run silently under normal conditions, but engage the hyper mode, and the rear turbines ignite, sending a low-frequency growl through the cabin. It's not noise, it's theater. Lamborghini kept the emotion of sound but refined it into a performance ritual. It's not loud, but you feel it in your chest, the heartbeat of velocity. The range? Over 1,300 kilometers per charge, thanks to regenerative hydrogen conversion. Recharging the system takes just 10 minutes through Lamborghini's Ether dock, an inductive charging platform that uses wireless energy transfer. No cables, no waiting, just precision and motion. Every aspect of the drive feels connected to the driver. The steering wheel senses your pulse and grip strength, adjusting torque feedback accordingly. The brakes, fully electronic, predict stops through AI learning, reacting milliseconds before your foot moves. It's as though the Hypertourer reads you, not just your commands but your intentions. Pricing. Of course, the question everyone asks: how much does the future cost? The 2026 Lamborghini Hypertourer starts at an estimated $3.9 million, but starts is a misleading word. Each Hypertourer is bespoke, hand-assembled at Lamborghini's ad personam atelier, where customization is bound only by imagination. Clients can commission unique colorways, rare materials, even one-of-one aerodynamic body profiles. For some, the allure is the power. For others, it's the statement. But for those few who will own one, it's the idea that travel no longer needs compromise. It's the understanding that speed, beauty, and comfort can coexist, not as opposites but as equals. The Hypertourer isn't a vehicle. It's a declaration that the road can be art, and the journey can be faster than thought, quieter than time, and more thrilling than ever imagined. In the end, the 2026 Lamborghini Hypertourer motorhome isn't built to compete with anything. It exists in its own universe, a space where performance meets peace and design meets destiny. The world has seen luxury. It has seen innovation. But it has never seen anything quite like this. Because this isn't just a Lamborghini built for travel. It's the future of motion, engineered for those who dream at 200 miles an hour.